If you want to understand Bitcoin, you first have to understand money. In fact, I would argue the fact that most people don't understand Bitcoin is because they don't actually understand money. Bitcoin works fundamentally different than modern fiat government-based money. It's not a creation of the government like fiat money is. Instead, money really are objects that have certain properties that make them better able to fulfill the three uses of money, which is store of value, medium of exchange, and unit of account. The objects that best fulfilled those properties, like gold and silver, became the most used money over time. But eventually, fiat currency was forced into our economic system by the government. Bitcoin, however, is a new form of money that has these seven properties naturally, just like gold and silver. The seven properties of money can be generally classified into two different groups: what makes them useful or efficient, and what makes them moral. I go into detail in this in my book, Moral Money, but let me just kind of list them and describe each of them to you briefly here. First, the first four properties of money are what make it useful and efficient. It's divisible, meaning that it can be divided into smaller and smaller units, so you can pay a very small amount for something or a very large amount for something. It's portable. It has to be easily moved. If it's impossible to leave your house, it's very difficult to spend it, and so therefore it wouldn't be a good form of money. Money is also durable, meaning it lasts over time. How can something be a store of value if it disintegrates in a week or 2 weeks or a year or something of that nature? It's fungible. That simply means that one unit of this form of money has to be worth the same as another unit of this form of money. So it's fungible. Those are the four properties of money that make it useful and efficient. The three properties that make it moral, first is that it's verifiable, meaning it's relatively easy to know that this is not fake money. This is not fraudulently created. It's not counterfeit. There has to be an easy way, a relatively easy way for the merchant, for example, to know, okay, I'm really receiving this form of money and not a fake version of it. Second of the moral properties is that it's scarce, meaning it's not easily created. It's not easy to just make more money in order to enrich yourself. And finally, the last property of money is it's independent, meaning that no entity or person controls the issuance of that money or how that money is used. And so we see there are seven properties of money. It's divisible, it's portable, it's durable, it's fungible, it's verifiable, it's scarce, and it's independent. Any money that fits these seven properties is going to be a good form of money. All monies are better or worse at these properties, and some are better in a lot more than others. And I would argue, of course, that Bitcoin is the best of all the forms of money in these seven properties of money.